we're going to take a moment to just pause, close your eyes. And starting here in Tadasana, we're going to bring our awareness to the feet. And imagine that you're digging your feet into really wet sand, digging your toes in and strengthening through the feet. And then slowly bringing your awareness up through the body into the calves and strong, maybe tense the calves a little bit. Bringing your awareness up through the knees into the upper legs. And strong through the thighs, tensing the thighs, into the glutes. And now the whole lower body is totally tense and firm. So if someone came to push you over, you'd be solid as a mountain. And bringing your awareness up into your abdomen. Climbing every vertebra up through the spine to the shoulders. And strong through the arms. Soften through the shoulders and soften through the face. Everything right now is activated, is strong. The wind is coming to test you. Take a nice big breath here. And as you exhale, feel really rooted into the floor. Take one more breath, nice big breath in. And exhale, root your feet further into the floor, feel stronger. One more breath. Fill yourself up with breath. And as you exhale, imagine everything now softening completely. So let go of everything that you are holding strong. And allow the wind to blow you. Connected through the feet, but nothing else. Everything else is soft. We'll take a few moments now just to feel the environment. Listening to the sounds. Feeling the breeze on the exposed areas of skin. Noticing any tastes in the mouth or smells in the nose. And lastly, bringing your awareness to the quality of the light on the backs of the eyelids. And just be there with your external environment for another moment or two. And now bringing your awareness inside. Noticing the quality of your thoughts right now. And how your body feels standing here on the floor. The left side, the right side of the body. Bringing your awareness now to your breath, to the very center of your body, your being. And just observe as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Just watching as the breaths come and they go. And if your mind starts to run away, gently bring it back to the breath, just for another moment or two. On your next breath in, gently raise your hands, bringing them to heart center. Feel the hands pressing gently in towards each other. Take a nice big breath, lift the chest towards the thumbs, and as you exhale, lower the chin towards the chest. Take a moment and press your right hand into your left hand. And relax. Take a breath in and press your left hand into your right hand. And relax. Take a breath in and press both hands into each other. Lift the chest to the thumbs, lower the chin to the chest, and soften everything. And lower the hands to the abdomen. And we're going to take some rounds of belly breathing. So we'll breathe in for a count of 4, but right into the bottom of the belly. And as we inhale, we'll feel the belly expand, really balloon under the hands. So exhale all the breath to begin. And inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top of the inhale. And when you're ready, exhale all the breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Pause. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top of the inhale. And exhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going with your own counting. If it feels good to elongate the breath, lengthen the pause, go ahead. 1 or 2 more rounds. End of the next exhale, gently return your hands back to Tadasana, mountain pose, palms facing forward, and return to normal breath. And take a nice big breath in. And this time as you exhale, gently open the eyes. And if you need to move your feet, go ahead. And we're going to move into some gentle balance postures. So the feet want to stay about hip distance apart. We're going to come into Talasana or palm tree pose. So this is a nice equal balance, hopefully not too wobbly. If it hurts in the ankles at all, keep the feet grounded. If it doesn't, take a nice big breath in. Lift with the arms and reach through the tips of the toes to the tips of the fingers. If you fall, just get back in. Take another big breath in and reach everything up. And when you're ready, turn the palms out. Exhaling with control. Release the hands and the feet at the exact same time. Really nice. We'll do that 2 more times. So with the breath, inhale, reach everything up. And take a pause and reach tall from the tips of the toes to the tips of the fingers. Big breath in, turn the palms out, and exhale, soften everything. Back down, really nice. 1 more time, big breath, sweep everything up. Reach tall, 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 and turn the palms out. Exhale, everything soft. Take a roll of the shoulders and bring the left hand in front of the right. We go again. Inhale, start the breath and then bring the arms up. Keep all 10 fingers nice and strong and activated. Breathe in, reach slightly taller, and then exhale, release the arms. Everything back down. 1 more time. This time, right hand in front of the left. Inhale, reach everything up. Big breath. Really nice. And exhale to soften everything back down. Roll those shoulders. And we're going to take a twist around the spine. Inhale, bring the arms to shoulder height. Check the feet are comfy. You can adjust them whenever you need. Inhale, tall. Imagine the spine lengthening. And as you exhale, turn the arms towards the right side. Let the left elbow bend 90 degrees and be more or less at shoulder height. Keep your hips facing forward. Inhale, tall through the spine, and exhale, see if you can twist around, looking towards that right finger. Lovely. 1 more breath in. Tall through the spine, and exhale, see if you can twist any more. Inhale, gather the core, bring yourself back to the center. Pause for a moment, another breath in, and as you exhale, turn to the other side. Let that right elbow bend and be shoulder height. Big breath in, and as you exhale, gaze towards the left middle finger. Check those hips are both facing forward. 1 more big breath in, and exhale, see if you can twist any more. 1 more breath. Exhale, twist. Gather the core, bring yourself back to the center. And release the hands, really nice. Roll the shoulders. Step the feet slightly wider now. As comfortable as you can, and we're going to come into a side twist, Konasana. So inhale, open everything all the way out. Feel your chest grow big, and as you exhale, twist towards the right. There you go. And then drop the left hand towards the floor and gaze up towards the right fingertips. There you go. And then inhale, bend through the knees, bring yourself back up so you're facing the right still. Turn all the way around through center, all the way to the opposite side. And then drop the right arm down. Look towards the left fingers. Really nice. And then back up through. So you're facing the left side first. Come back to the center and all the way around. Drop the left hand. Back up. Facing the right. All the way through center. We've got it. And now we're going to do the breath. So you should be facing the left side. Are we confused? Okay, I know what. Why don't we do it this way and all follow me? So if you go if you put your feet on the same angle as me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so inhale, open. Turn to the left. Release the right hand down, look towards the left finger. Inhale back. All the way around the opposite side, and exhale, left hand to the floor. Lovely. Inhale up, all the way around, and exhale down. Inhale up, all the way around, and exhale down. Now this time, if it feels good, you can bring the left hand towards the right leg and use it to twist further towards the side. And then bend through the knees, bring yourself all the way up, all the way around, and exhale down. Again, if you want to bring that right hand towards the left leg to increase the twist a little, and then bend the knees, inhale all the way up, And back to the center. And well done. Easier to do it like that. Really nice. Okay. And then bring the feet together and the hands together. Take a nice big breath. Inhale, raise the arms up. Separate the feet slightly actually so you don't fall over. And exhale, fold forward over the legs. Release the head of the neck. Take a couple of breaths in your forward fold here. Bend the knees as much as you need so your weight stays slightly forward over the feet. And let the arms dangle, maybe holding onto opposite elbows. Release the head and the neck. And take a few nice long breaths there. Imagine your breath filling up the back of your body as you inhale. And as you exhale, imagine yourself falling further over the legs, the crown of the head reaching more towards the floor. If you want to take any movement side to side or any sways, go ahead. Whatever feels good. Another breath or two. Exhale to soften. One more breath. And exhale. This time, sink through the hips. Allow the feet to come in, coming through a squat. Just gently side to side. And then lower your hips down. All the way to the floor. And we're going to come into butterfly pose. Or Badrasana, which is a nice forward bend. So take your time. And your feet can be, the further away from your body, the more relaxed the stretch will be on your hips. For a more intense version, bring the feet slightly closer. Take a nice big breath in, open the chest up. And as you exhale, lead with the chest forward and release the arms and the head of the neck when you can't go any more forward. And soften here. Working with the breath. Really nice. So as you inhale, imagine the back of the body really filling up with breath. And as you exhale, imagine everything softening a little bit deeper. As gravity fills you, brings you closer to the floor, more into the pose. Every inhale, imagine that your body is building space, is making space. And every exhale, feel like you're moving deeper into that space. And if it feels nice, stay here for a few more breaths, just breathing and sinking deep. If you feel like you need a bit of movement, you can try crawling the fingertips to one side and feel a nice stretch through one side of the body. Only if you want. If you feel good in the center, stay there. Options for everybody. If you want to crawl around to the other side, feel a nice stretch in the other side. Maybe back into the center for another breath. Maybe walking your fingers further in front. Really nice. Another breath. A nice big breath. And a really nice big breath out. And when you're ready, gently guide yourself back up. Take your time and cross the legs. And you smell the grass when you're leaning forward. It's good, right? Let the fingertips catch. Take a nice big breath in. Open those hips, the chest, the neck and the throat. And exhale, soften back to the center. And just bring the hands here to your knees, just for a moment of Sukhasana, easy cross-legged. Feel the breeze, the air, the noises. And your breath. When you're ready, leaning into one side and untucking the knees, so we're going to come into tabletop position. So take your time and make sure you can find a nice place for your hands. Don't injure your wrists on this lumpy ground. If it's too much, you can always make fists. If it's too much, completely let me know and we'll think of another thing to do. It should feel okay, but don't put too much weight into it. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly. Bring the back of the head towards the tailbone as you look up. And as you exhale, round everything down. Center of the spine, pushing up towards the sky. All the breath out. A few more rounds. Inhale, let the head come to the tailbone, looking up. And exhale, round everything. Center of the spine towards the sky. And if you want to take some extra wiggles, side to side, forward and back, whatever feels good. Your goal here is to give all your vertebrae a chance to be movable and flexible. Maybe push through one hand and the other. It's like a vertebra dance. Whatever feels nice. And exhale everything. And we're going to push into downward facing dog. So tuck the toes. When you're ready, push back through the toes and gently lift the knees off the floor. Take your time. If it feels too much at any point, just make your way back to tabletop. And take a moment here to find your perfect downward dog. So walk around your mat, the hands and the feet. Maybe bend through the knees and soften the heels back down towards the floor. Just until you feel really comfy. Another breath or two. Wherever you are, really nice. Let that head and the neck be really heavy. Maybe looking at the trees upside down. They look cool. Send the feet slightly back, slightly together, and bring the weight forward over the hands towards the top of your plank pose. Knees down to support you if you need. Otherwise, keep the legs lifted, but watch those wrists. Take a breath here. And then lower the knees, the tops of the thighs and the belly all the way to the floor. Do the hands by the side. We're doing upward facing dog. So bring the hands by the side, bring the elbows in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Rock your bum side to side to check there's no tension there. Take a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, lift up as much as you can. So if it's bent elbows, that's fine. If you straighten your arms, that's fine also. Whatever feels good. A nice big breath in to inflate the chest. And as you exhale, imagine it pulling more forward. Really look. Take a couple of breaths out. Inhale, fill you up. And exhale, let it pull more forward. One more breath. And this time as you exhale, send the hips back, coming all the way to your child's pose. Knees together, all wide, whatever feels nice. And allow that head to soften towards the floor. As you breathe in, feel the back of the body expand as you fill yourself with breath, and as you exhale, imagine yourself softening further, deeper into the floor. Really nice. One more round of breath wherever you are. Feel yourself fill up, and as you exhale, feel yourself soften deeper into the floor. And then gently bring yourself up. Take your time. And then bring yourself up onto your knees. So your knees are hip distance apart. Inhale, raise everything up. And then bring the hands to the back of the body. Squeeze the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, and push the hips forward. And lean back like you were leaning over a nice big beach ball. Maybe one more breath here. Exhale, push those hips more forward. Let the head drop more back. And then lower the hips. Let the head be the last thing to come up. And just sit here in Vajrasana, kneeling pose, just for a moment. If it's uncomfortable, you can sit in any other seated position. And if there is space, bring the hands to the heels, to the arches of the feet, which gently opens the chest. Close the eyes. And be soft. One more round of breath. And then release the hands, bring them back in front of you. And we're going to come all the way back through downward facing dog. So tuck those toes. And gently walking the feet now up towards the top of the mat. Exhale over the legs. Bend through the knees. Inhale, reach everything up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And release the hands down. Just have to see the time. Okay, bring the hands to heart center. We're going to do a couple of rounds of sun salutation. So, bring yourself to a nice place at the front, towards the front of the mat, so you've got a good space behind you. And start with the hands at heart center. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, raise everything. And exhale to fold forward. Over the legs, release the head and the neck. Ground through the fingertips and step the left foot back. Lower the knee and the top of the foot to the floor. We're going to come into a gentle low lunge here, so we're not putting too much pressure on the knee or the balance. So take a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to hang heavy over this front foot. So really strong through the front foot, almost like the thigh is taking some of your weight also. Let the head and the neck be heavy. And taking some nice long breaths. And as you exhale, feel your left hip flexor beginning to open a little bit more. And everything softening. Really nice. 2 more breaths. Exhale. One more breath. then step the feet slightly together, slightly behind, and bring that weight forward over into your plank pose, knees up or down. Take a moment, and then lower knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, drop the belly, push through the hands, upward facing dog, and all the way back, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Let the head and the neck be heavy. And then step the right foot in. Let the left foot come off the floor. You can open it up if you like. Bring it behind you to a 3-legged downward dog. Maybe open the hips. And then bring that foot up between the hands and lower the knee down. In 1 step or many steps, it really doesn't matter. And then we'll stay in a soft low lunge